In this video, we're going to learn how to find negative roots when possible. Part of the definition of higher order roots tells us that the nth root of x to the n equals x when n is an odd number, and the nth root of x to the n is not a real number when n is even. Here's an example. Suppose I have the cube root of negative 216. where the cube root corresponds to n. What's on the inside here corresponds to x to the n. In this case, we are able to take a negative root because n is an odd number. We can break this down. The cube root of negative 6 to the third, because negative 6 to the third is negative 216. From here, because our rule tells us that the nth root of x to the n equals x, we know that our answer is negative 6. Let's look at another example. Suppose we need to find the fifth root of negative 32. Again, n is an odd number, so we are able to find the root. We can rewrite this as the fifth root of negative 2 to the fifth power, because negative 2 times itself 5 times equals negative 32. From here, we know that the nth root of x to the n equals x, so our answer is negative 2. Now let's suppose that we want to take the fourth root of negative 16. This is not a real number. It is not a real number because n is even. When we have an even-powered root of a negative number, that is an imaginary number, and that's something that we'll look at in a future lesson. For now, just know that an even root is going to be not a real number. That's it for this example, and I hope you found it helpful.